question time. Right, son of a queen, first question. Could you explain your name? It's quite a unique name.
Basically, the name kind of speaks for itself. Son of a queen, so basically just says that I'm a son of a queen. They basically came from the fact that my mother passed away in 2003, which obviously had a big impact on my life, and obviously the name came from that. Of, you know, understanding that it's the name, innit, son of a queen, like my mum, innit, it's for that her legacy. Everything I do, everything I write, you hear it in my lyrics, you hear it in my voice, the passion, the fire, the love is from her, and it came from that. Having to lose her made me realize what life was about, and everything you hear and everything I'm doing now is from that. You know what I mean? That's why I say son of a queen. That's just for her. You know what I'm saying? We all are anyway. We're all son of a queen. Yeah, we got Sipa locked in. You get me?
Yeah, for real though. That's a big meaning for me as well, man. It's like I said, it's a unique name. Definitely a big name. So in terms of your rap career, what have you been doing? What have you released? What kind of things have you got coming up that you want to be promoting as well?
To be honest with you, I'm not going to come on here and start saying I've done this and that, because I ain't done nothing really and truly where I feel like I could come in here and say I've done something. But I have made a CD, which the track I just did, Kill It With Love, I made a CD with a producer called Hoax, Mighty Hoax and Harry Craze. That was like last year. We put out a CD, but it's only on the streets and stuff. So it's just from now on, like for the last couple months, I've thought to myself, I need to get buck up my ideas, and like, this is it now. I'm starting to go and come in, you know what I mean? Trying to do things from now. So I ain't really done much. So I'm gonna come here and lie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hopefully, I'm just trying to get my voice heard now, so.
Oh, that's true though, because again, like I'm into my UK hip hop thing, so I've been looking around and all that, and I've seen your name crop up in a couple of interviews. So for one CD to kind of get a big hit like that on like people's names, it's a good look. Mr. 13, let's get to the more controversial questions, man.
Yeah.
Now I just wanted to know a bit more about like how you first started rapping, and like what was the first artist you first listened to, your first album that you ever bought, you know? If you can remember.
My first album I ever bought, bloody hell. Can I lie? I can say something like Tupac, like, 'cause it sounds like that, you know what I mean? To be honest, I can't even remember, like, them things like that I can't really remember, like, but like you said about how I got to start rapping, basically came from like the whole garage thing, growing up MCing as a garage MC, having a laugh with it, just having a, you know how it was back just having a laugh, and then basically, like I said, a lot of things happened in my life in like from 2002 onwards where I thought to myself, it's time to take things serious, and then I saw hip hop as more of a means of like getting my message out there, you know what I'm saying, rather than garage was more jumping around. Like as a kid, I felt like, oh, now I'm a man, I have no choice, I'm a man now, so I have to be a man, and that's when I flipped it to hip hop. And I mastered it now, because you wouldn't even tell I'm a garage MC, and I shouldn't have said that. Oh, fuck it. I can't even swear. But yeah, and like inspiration-wise, everyone who knows me that's listening knows Tupac is my number one inspiration, and big up DMX as well, because I love that fire they got. But other than that, UK-wise, man I'm feeling is Skinny Man and Kalashnikov. And I know there's a lot of other good artists out there, but they're the only two that's ever inspired me. That's just being honest.
Nice. Alright. But this one might be a bit of another head scratcher for you, but I want you to answer me, like, what is the best venue, your dream venue? If you could perform anywhere, to any crowd, where would it be? And why, obviously?
Oh, man. That's a good question, man. But then I could just say an easy answer like Wembley Arena or Wembley Stadium.
The stadium.
Or I could take it somewhere like... Actually, no. Actually, the New York Mets Stadium in New York, yeah?
Alright.
That's where I want to perform. Yeah, Queens, New York.
Any reason?
The reason? I'm trying to be smart right now. I ain't really got an answer, so I'm just going with the flow right now.
Alright, I'm feeling that. Alright, we want to ask you, like, as far as the music game's concerned, like, talking on, like, obviously I asked you your dream venue, I'm asking, like, where's your ambition, like, if you had a dream in this music game, what would be, like, the ultimate thing for you, you know what I'm saying, like, maybe it might be performing with a certain artist, or, like, certain crowd, or I don't know, something like that, you know what I mean, what would be your biggest ambition in the music game?
To make it. Oh, no, Joe. Seriously, to be honest, I was chatting to you about this earlier. Like, since I've ever made music, I've never thought of it financially. I've never thought of it as I want to be on TV and be famous and get all the women. But real talk, like, for me, if I could get a message out there and have some sort of impact in a positive way, for even if it's one person or if it's 1 million people, for me it's all the same. Because if I could, like, the way through my life, hard times, and I was listening to someone like Nas or Tupac, and their music, their lyrics, what they were saying made me, got me, like, you know, uplifting. Like, it was uplifting. If I could do that to one person or 1 million, no matter the number, in a way, that's where I feel accomplished. But obviously, to be honest as well, though, I would like to be heard more, explode a bit more. You know, like, people know my name and know what I do, rather than just be famous. I'd rather be famous for something that I'm good at, and people know my music rather than just know who I am and I'm on TV. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like some artists out here these days, you know their name, but you can't really think of music associated with them. They're just more of a name. Like, their name's bigger than they are, if you know what I'm saying. And I see a lot of that. I ain't around much, but from what I've seen in a few places I've been, it's like ego's out of control, man. And I believe music talks, man. And my music talks. My music will shit on yours, man. I'll burn you, like the fire I got. But I'm just trying to be peaceful, man. You got me, no.
See, I think I've got him all riled up with the driving, man. You know what I mean? Believe me. But yeah, alright, a bit more about the game. Yeah, obviously, whatever you experienced so far, we got a little section we like to call the biggest pleasure and pain of the game. So it's the thing that makes you, like, really happy about making music, makes you think, yeah, it's all worth it. And then it's the thing that makes you think, oh, fuck this off. I can't even be bothered to do it, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So your biggest pleasure and pain of the game.
My biggest pleasure is making music. So everyone's here and everyone's be like, oh my god, that guy, man, he's like, you know, he put a shiver down my spine, just to touch them, you know, to actually grab them with my lyrics. For my people that can relate. That, like I said before, that is the pleasure. The pleasure is seeing the gal that love your music, you know, like, I won't lie to you, I'm not gonna come in and be self-righteous, like, act like I'm some perfect guy. I'm not. I'm like you, I'm like the next man. But at the end of the day, like, and then on the flip side, the things I don't like, is like I said as well, the ego thing. Everyone's just thinking like, everyone's better than each other, or I'm better than you, or I can't talk to you, or shit like that. The industry is fickle, isn't it? And you get a lot of people that are controlling it, that I'm not trying not to say words here that I shouldn't, but it's almost like, there's people out here that are pulling the strings in the industry. They have no clue about this life. This is a culture, like hip hop. I've actually been to where hip hop was born, in the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, hip hop came from the people that didn't have, you know, like the struggle. And it came as I don't know, and now it's like, the very people that caused the struggle are controlling the music. So it's like, I'm trying not to say words, innit? I'm trying to be PC, if you call it that. But I know, my people that know what I'm talking about. So it's hard, man. It's hard, like, to not go crazy and start screaming, but my people know what I'm on about. Yeah, son of a queen. Check me out on YouTube.
Alright, yeah, before we go, we have to get into a couple of, a little bit more light-hearted questions before we get you out of there. And, the section we like to call Would You Rather, and it is this week's Would You Rather. It is, would you rather lick shit off Eva Mendes' tits, or lick whipped cream off the Queen's clip?
What am I meant to say to that?
Or Susan Boyle? Either way, either one you prefer. So would you rather, basically?
So what?
It's shit off Eva Mendes' tit.
Yeah.
Or whipped cream off the...
Whipped cream off the Queen. And I probably fuck her because she's been fucking us for time. I fuck her too. I fuck her in every way. I fuck her like that and I'll fuck her right now. Fuck the Queen. That's my answer.
Loving that answer. Alright, I think we're going to get out of this interview, but before we do go, we're going to give you that one last chance to plug your project. So let the people know where they can hear more music from you, and they can, you know, download or cop whatever you need to do, you know?
Yeah, you can add me on Facebook, which is Son of a Queen. Pretty simple. Then I've got a MySpace, which is www.myspace.com soundcloud.com/son of a queen 17. That's son of a queen 17.